This is the last of this little series I'm trying to put together, about some TA action. But this is probably the most important part for me, and it's really changed my game. It's incorporating flow plus some TA things in order to get not only more confidence, but also the ability to get ahead of some plays and get some really big plays. So first thing, I'm gonna head over to Unusual Whales. This will be the thing that comes up first, flow. I have a couple of filters on, so they're a little different. But oh shoot, back. But the first thing, this is the first way I use it. I go to hot chains and tickers, hide that real quick, and then I'm gonna look at these. And then one that really stuck out to me is Microsoft. This is actually on my watch list, over 343.5. But I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go down to Intraday Analyst on this tab. And then I'm going to look at these active chains, right? So we see this 345 and then a 350 call. I'm looking for things out of the money that really stick out to me, especially in both directions, close expiration dates. And this is a very bullish flow looking at it now. So that's a big thing for me. But what really separates just, being able to look at flow, interpret this flow, is being able to look at these volume numbers, these OIs, and then apply it to our technical analysis stuff that we've kind of learned, here and there, and pick up on this, and gives us more confidence, to be honest, and then be able to create these levels, these key levels, and have the confidence to play the plays at the levels we set. So another thing that I like to do is see what kind of candle we formed on the daily. Here we have a bullish, very bullish 2-up candle, exploded out of this little consolidation phase. Very nice play. So we're going to break that down, use the 1 hour, 15-minute key levels as we've done before. But looking at this, over this 344 on the daily here, and then this 343.5 also has good range over it, so I use that as my play. I like that. So that's one way that we can do it. And then for small accounts, I like to do the same thing. I actually have this one off my watch list as well for this American Airlines, right? So I'm gonna go to the flow, same thing. The way I like to do smaller accounts is this option dashboard. We're gonna scroll down to most active weeklies under $1, no indices. So we see Ford's another one on my list. So we see that, right? And that's one way we can play it. But another way that I really have found pretty effective is we go to this live flow. And from the live flow, we're going to go to filters, and then put in this 100,000, 50,000 premium range. And then a spot range 0 to 1.2. You can adjust it as low as you possibly want, and to find trades, right? And then a bid, select the bid only, not the ask, calls and puts, and then we want 0 to 14 days to expiration. That's okay. And then we want OTM only and single leg only. You can do today's trades as well if you want. But so there's a couple here as well that we see. Microsoft as well. They sold some 350 calls, big moves, stuff like that. And then where I got AAL. Let's see. Oh, go back here. Oh, I got AAL, right? So I went over here. This is actually off of the dark flow ticker. I clicked on that, and then I was just looking through these, whatever, seeing if we see anything cool. And then I ended up actually doing some filters here. Premium range over 100. Oh shit. 100,000, right? Volume size, cool, whatever. Time descending, cool. Alright, cool. And then I was looking through, whatever, we get the GMs, all this stuff. Get all this stuff. Across AAL here. It's a little bit further out, but I knew, because I've traded AAL before, that the premiums on this are pretty low. It trades at a pretty low bid ask. So that's nice. So I click here. Today's breakdowns, it uses flow almost the same way as we would. Looking at this, all this different stuff. And then we have these 2, 3, this is all right, but this as well. These 4 calls that are way out of the money being set up. So I check, check the levels, of course. And we get this. Let's go to the daily, right? So we have this. And we have this candle here, but I'm going to play it over this 18.25 level that we looked at. But this is how, using those candles, using the candles, first starting off with the flow, of course, that's the most important part for me. And then we use those candles, and then we're able to do our key levels. But you can kind of get the sense of which way it's going to go, especially if the high premium people with a lot of money are putting stuff in, trying to do this, trying to do that. But then we can make these big plays off of it, look at a key level, support, resistance. If people are really buying down at this support, trying to push it up, that can be a big indicator that this could be a bottom in order to push this up. What the premiums they're paying, high amounts of money, people with a lot of money, obviously. So we're going to look at that level for where we need to break in order to get a big move. And this right here is that level 18.25 on AAO. So that's really nice, as flow really helps me with anything trading wise. It's definitely changed my way of trading, helped me a lot, be able to pick up my own plays, stuff like that. I have 2 other watch list videos if y'all want to watch those as well.